Okay. Hello, y'all. It's me. It's what? What? 9:07 on.
Mommy,
Yeah. What?
can you watch TJ Maxx?
Yeah, in a minute. I want to record the moon. Anyway, it's 9:07 or 9:08 probably by now. Or 10, whatever. 9:10. 9:10. 9:10 on the
What's the moon
8th of
doing?
August. The day I was supposed to be born, but I wasn't.
What's the moon
So it's
doing?
4 more days of my birthday. It's pretty and full. So anyway, I just want to show you guys this moon because it's really cool looking. This does not do it justice. But let me show you a little closer. There's a full moon, and it's like almost 10 o'clock, and it's still like looks like it's not even high up in the sky yet. So anyway, I just wanted to record that. I thought that was really cool looking. I'll record more later. I'm gonna go get PJ Masks on, or PJ Masks on for Pookie. So, see ya. Okay, I'm back. So, ow, my hair's a little thrashed right now. They made yummy fried rice. I'm gonna eat some. So all I have is a hot dog at my sister's, and I'm still hungry. And it makes delicioso fried rice. Ooh, a bit more steak on it. Sweet. So anyway, today is a interesting day. So I went to work, as per usual. Okay, let's get the rest of this. And so Leslie was waiting for her washer to come in today. So it's supposed to. So I can hear me now. Hang on. Okay, so she had it. Ooh, that's stinky. She had a see, fried ice, yummy. Anyway, I'm getting off track. So anyway, I'm gonna make a pretty long story short as I can. So anyway, she let that cool I talk. So she came in at 8, so she came back for her time, so she could leave early, blah blah. So like the delivery guy, who ended up actually truck breaking down, and she ended up not having to stay late because the truck broke down, and she ended up even canceling that order and buying it at Lowe's. Anyway, I digress. Anyway, so anyways, I came in and I see this thing underneath one of the head cabinets. I'm like, hey, what's that? She's like, well, don't worry about, or something. I'm like, what? I know, but what is it? She goes, she goes, Richard dropped that off. Oh, okay, but what is it? Because I want to know what it was. If we needed it, what it was for. She's like, oh, it's for somebody, but Richard dropped it for somebody. I'm like, okay, but she wouldn't tell me who. I'm like, whatever. So she goes, so I go, but what is it? I just wonder what the freaking thing was. She goes, oh, I don't know. It's just some computer thing. I'm handling it. I'm taking care of it. I'm like, okay, one, I didn't say you weren't. Two, I just asked what it was. And three, you're not handling it because when, well, I got mine.
I made you a bowl.
Oh, where? Sorry, Dave interrupted me, and I meant to hit pause, but I hit stop by accident. But I guess he made me a bowl, but I didn't know that. So anyway, I'm gonna take actually a little quick bite of this because it looks really good and it smells really good. But anyway, so I'm like, it's really bizarre, you know. I'm like, okay, I just like she didn't like say it was for, and she's like, it's for somebody. Right there, she should ask me who it's for, but I didn't. I'm like, I'm handling it. Don't worry about it. I'm handling it. I'm like, okay, I was just asking. Like I wasn't trying to take over. But anyway, control freak. So then when the site leads comes up later when she was not there, she's getting water or something in the kitchen. And I was sitting there and he comes up, he's like, hey, did Richard leave a computer for me? Because mind you, the thing I was looking at was not a computer, it was something else. It was like a wire, like a cord for a computer. So I'm looking where we usually keep stuff for people. I'm like, no, I don't see a computer. I'm like, and I really don't know anything about it. And she's like, oh, that's okay. So I'll just email him. I'm like, okay. So then he turns into Leslie, and he's like, hey, did Richard leave me a computer? And she's like, oh yeah, it's right here. And she opens the drawer where the thing was on top of. She opens the drawer and gets the computer out. I'm like, really? You couldn't have told me? Oh, by the way, there's 2 computers for 2 people. Actually, there's a computer for another guy in there too, which after that I remembered. But like, you couldn't have told me that Richard left. I was pissed. I'm like, don't act like this is your station. I go, what if you for some reason had to leave and I would have never known? She just felt like she was like just freaking sneaky and hiding it. Okay, sorry about that. Get Matthew something. So anyway, the guy comes out. I feel like a freaking idiot because he asked me for the computer. She should have told me where it was because it makes her look bad too. Because I'm sitting there going, I have no clue what you're talking about. And he's like, okay. And then what if he did email the pictures? Like, and she, on her part, was screwed up because she should have told me. I don't know if she was acting like I was trying to take over or I was just curious what it was. And she should, even if I didn't ask what that thing was, she should automatically tell me, hey, Calista, just because I'm not here. And what if they didn't come in until later? What if they didn't come in until she was on lunch? How would I want to know? So I was like quiet about it and I waited for everything to settle down. And I understood. I'm like, next time I appreciate it if you know something and I'm not there, like what's going on to tell me, so that way when you're gone, I was actually really confident. I was pissed, but so when you're gone, so that way when you walk away, I'll know when they come up where the thing's at. So if anybody leaves here for somebody, and I don't see it because I'm not there yet, because it's not my fault you came in at 8 o'clock, you're not normally coming at 8:30, so I'm not there to see it. And if I appreciate you, just let me know. So that way the person who needs it, I can give it to them. She's like, yeah, sure, I'm sorry. Oh, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I should have done that. Yeah, okay. She's like, yeah, I'll do that from now on. I'm like, yeah. I mean, come on. I did it with her. I said, oh, by the way, I have this letter that comes up. Can you give it to him? Because that's how you do. I was so mad. Okay, sorry, I was telling Dave what happened. I don't know where I was at with that story. Anyway, long story short, which I know I'm making longer. Short story long. The site lead comes up, and as for the computer, I'm not sure I got to that point yet, but if I didn't, I'll just repeat myself. I couldn't find it. I thought he didn't have it. He asked Leslie. When she comes back from the water, he's going back to his desk, and she's coming back with the water, and he's like, hey, did you leave, or then, would you leave a computer for me? And she, oh yeah, walks up and pulls out of the drawer. I'm like, oh, you freaking kidding me right now? I was just so, like, mad. I'm like, so I waited for you to leave, and I calmly, I was pissed. I calmly go, hey, Leslie, I appreciate it. Next time, and I said it nicely when she said it to me when I interrupted her. And then, another thing today, she interrupted me. I was helping somebody, and she totally jumped in, but I'm like, because I have to work with her, I'm not trying to be the one to rock the boat. At the same time, I want to kind of, like, write all this stuff down, so if somebody would come up, and I go, like, you know what, this is what's going on. She's, if they're asked, like, I'm not going to try to throw anybody under the bus, but sometimes she does them up to me. Like, this guy was looking right in the eye to me, and she's like, and the other time he was coming from my side, because she's on this side, I'm on this side, and he was coming from this side. I'm like, okay. Then I kind of jumped back in, but anyway. But the whole desk thing, I was like, the computer thing, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So hey, next time I really appreciate if someone leaves something for somebody, because tomorrow she's not going to be there until like noon. What if that happened today, and she wasn't there until noon, and I didn't know that there's computers for them? Like, next time you have to let me know. Next time I really appreciate if you let me know, so that way when someone comes up, I don't look like a fool. I did it too. I don't look like an idiot going, I don't know. She's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. I should have, said something. I'm like, yeah, because you're too busy handling it. Yeah, you handle that one. Well, no, you just don't want to let me know, because you only be like, oh yeah, I got it. That's not the point. You gotta tell me stuff like that. It's supposed to be a so-called team. Well, then be a team. But, of course, I had to go, and she was friendly, because like I said, I told Dave, she's my counterpart, I work right next to her, I can't be a B-word to her all day long, so I have to be nice. I'm just about to run in the store, so I want to finish real quick. But anyway, furniture didn't get delivered anyway, or not, her washer. But anyway, and then, I came home, watched Claire with, Audrey real quick, she likes to watch that video with me. And then we went to my sister's. I dropped her off so she goes for the night, because tomorrow she's getting her braces. My baby's getting braces. And then, of course, they went swimming, and we just got home. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, though, because I'm about to run in storage in 18 seconds. And I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.